When you were there working at the supermarket, how did you start? And there could be a lot of youngsters watching this and thinking about, okay, you know, all's not lost.
It's actually very easy. So you have to use the law of attraction. The law of attraction.
So guys, we're over here at Carl's office. You're finally here. Carl, thank you so much for having me, man.
Thank you.
All of you guys know Carl. Of course, he is a famous name on social media. A lot of you guys know him as Carl Moon. And today we're here to check out some of the coolest watch collection, car collection, and of course his office, man. You have a beautiful office.
Thank you. Thank you.
And
it's an amazing office. I agree. I love it. That's why I have it.
So Carl, before we get started with the fun stuff,
Yeah.
Can I get a tour of this office?
Yeah, sure.
Beautiful view, man. I'm a sucker for views. So
Yeah, so I can see the palm. Obviously,
Wow,
now they're
beautiful.
building this.
The
building
Cavalli
here.
Tower. But it's a nice tower to look at, right?
Yeah, it should be fine. It should be fine, yeah.
Before we get into the watch stuff, come on, I need to see this. Guys, this is the man himself. We've got Carlin on his Bugatti.
Yeah.
What color is your Bugatti, man?
Exactly. Pearl white. Yay.
This one's nice. Looks pretty good, huh? Without the stash.
Yeah. Exactly. This was like 3 years ago.
Oh,
So
wow.
basically back then I said yes to a bunch of these things.
Wow, it looks really cool, man.
Yeah, it was fun. It's nice to have in the office like this.
Of course, 100%, man.
Yeah. So this is
The boardroom.
the boardroom, you can call it. Yeah, the main conference room.
Nice.
We have.
This is where the big decisions are made, huh?
Yeah, exactly.
The
big-
multi-billion-dollar crypto decisions are made right over here on this table. But Carl, what I really want to see, I want to see the F2 car, man.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
have seen it on other YouTube videos, but I want to show it. I want to show the viewers the F2 car, man.
I'll show you. Come.
Where is it?
So long story short, we have to go this way into
Okay.
the office,
Okay.
and right there,
Oh, wow.
that's Formula 2 right there.
That looks cool. And I love the picture
Yeah.
on the side.
It's a bit unconventional.
Yeah, of course.
So usually you don't see people's faces on the Formula 2 car. But,
This might be the first and only one. But it's very nice of you to do that, you know.
yeah, I mean, I
You
think
and your
myself
brother?
and my little brother, yeah.
Yeah, it's very cool.
Because the first season, I actually also raised money for charity for children with disabilities
Okay.
with a QR code on the front.
Wow.
Yeah, unfortunately, didn't get so much money from it. I was expecting way more, but
Okay.
but at least I tried.
No, that's a
Yeah.
really good, thought behind
Yeah.
it, and I think that adds a lot more meaning to it.
Yeah.
But when you see them in real life, you realize how big they actually are.
Yeah.
On TV they don't look as big.
Yeah.
But when you actually stand next to it, you're like, wow, this thing's huge.
Yeah, right.
This thing's huge. This is the team that you had sponsored, right?
Yeah, exactly. And this is the DRS, which opens when you're on the straight.
Yes.
So you have a button on the steering wheel, and
This is the actual car that raced.
yeah, because if you go to other companies, usually they will have like a mock-up car.
Yeah. But
Because
this is the
they-
actual car with the actual engine.
Yeah, this is the actual car because I bought the car after the sponsorship. After 2
Yeah.
years, I bought it.
Wow. But how did you bring this car over here, man? This is a mission and a half to bring this sort of a machine up over here. How did you bring it?
Well, it would be a mission, but the thing is, the team, they
Yeah.
are used to building it and disassembling it in different countries. So
Okay.
they already do that. So it took 1.5 hours, but yeah.
Really?
Yeah, but that's how they did it, yeah.
1.5 hours to assemble this.
Yeah.
That is crazy.
They do that like 20 times per year probably, so.
And plus they change the tires in what?
Yeah.
Few
And here's
seconds.
the-
So
yeah, exactly. This is the steering wheel.
oh,
This
it comes
is,
down like that.
Yeah. This is still $50,000.
Wow. Just this, huh?
Yeah, because it's so complicated. Like you have, so
I don't want to
many-
drop the
Yeah, you have like so many different, different
different
settings.
modes
I
and
don't even
everything.
know all the settings, but pit limiter and rain button, radio.
I love the color, the combination. Everything is very, very cool. And of course, we have the name right over here, Carl Runefelt. That's very cool, man.
Yeah,
Bitcoin is going to $6 million. I like that.
yeah.
I
Well,
love
it's
it.
just a fact. Yeah.
We
So
will
that's
talk
the
about all
FT.
of that.
Yeah. I'm doing my own racing now. I race with Ferrari.
Really? Yeah, I've seen that. I've seen your last video on
Yeah,
YouTube.
yeah.
Guys, by the way, you have to check out Carl's, both his YouTube pages. They're excellent. I'm, definitely a fan myself. And I just watched your last one, which was taking the delivery of the Ferrari, the new.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool, guys. Make sure to
Yeah.
check it. I'll make sure to add the description.
Yeah,
Link in the description.
Unfortunately, I crashed that car later.
No
Last
way.
weekend, I crashed that one and another one. So 2 crashed
Are you serious? On the
on the racetrack. Yeah.
damn, Carl, man, you gotta
Yeah.
get a better Insurance, maybe.
Yeah, it is what it is. But that's part of racing.
Yeah, man, that is it. Okay, let's check out your watches, man.
Yeah, let's do it. And this is one of the studios we have for live streaming.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Guys, this is where it all happens. All the videos you guys watch
Yeah.
being shot right over here.
Yeah. So
very nice, man.
I have the host, Crypto Kid. He's hosting a live stream every day, and then
Okay.
I sit usually over there.
And how often are you shooting?
So this live stream we do every day, Monday to Friday, and then I do usually one video per day as well on my channel. So on the Moon Show, we have like 2 or 3 pieces of content every day.
Really,
Yeah,
huh? And where you're discussing crypto.
Only crypto, yeah.
Okay.
Only crypto. Yeah.
One a day, every day, huh?
Yeah, yeah. And Bitcoin now blasted above 100K now.
Yeah,
so
yeah, yeah. So it's a
Life is
very
good.
good time.
Yeah.
Very good time for you.
Very good time, yeah. So I can afford to crash these cars. So we have one more studio here. It's not so special. It's just another studio.
Wow.
But with a good view, of course.
Very nice. Can you go inside?
Yeah, we can go inside.
So do you shoot here as well?
I don't. But I have like sometimes we have some other like YouTubers and influencers that I help out and like I incubate them or like
Yeah.
I give them space to grow, and then they can come here and use the office if they want. And
This is a nice place to sit down and record your content, guys. Come closer.
incredible.
Show them the view, man. This is beautiful. You have Media City Lake down
Yeah.
there. You have the sea. You have Burj Al Arab, Burj Khalifa there, Burj Al Arab there. And of course, Atlantis, Royal Atlantis, pretty much most of the major landmarks of
Yeah.
the city are visible from here.
And did you know that in this circle here, they're gonna build a $5 billion moon?
That is going to be
Yeah.
absolutely crazy for you.
Yeah.
Then I think you should, place your office on in this direction
Yeah,
once that is
probably.
done,
Yeah, because that's gonna be insane. Maybe I'll do
It's
that.
gonna be very cool. This is, by the way, the office that I've always seen on your
Yeah.
YouTube channel. And
Yeah,
of course, I'm sure a lot of guys have seen it. Lots of cool stuff over here I want to ask you about. I love the Bugatti teddy bear.
Yeah, this one I bought.
That is a rich
cool.
man's teddy bear, guys. This is what a rich man's teddy bear looks like.
And this-
You've got the Bugatti logo there. You've got the Bugatti here.
This is the speed key to the Veyron.
Oh,
So you have to open up to have the extra speed up to the top speed of 407.
really? So
Yeah.
it doesn't go. You need a
have
separate
to-
key.
Yeah, you have to unlock the power, to unleash the power.
Check this out.
Yeah.
The Bugatti key to unleash the power
Yeah.
of a Bugatti.
Yeah.
You actually need sunglasses in this office. It's so
Yeah, it's
sunny over
very
here.
sunny, yeah,
Very
yeah.
sunny. It's like the sun's right in
Yeah,
front
it's
of our
pretty
face.
crazy.
Very cool.
But yeah,
what is
so-
that? That is a
This was a gift.
bull run of the Bitcoin?
Yeah, it was a gift from a fan who was from Africa.
Oh,
And,
wow. Very cool.
It's in wood, but feel the weight.
Oh, yeah.
It's
You can feel it.
it's some very like quality wood.
Yeah.
This
Very
was
cool.
made by my little brother.
Wow.
Yeah, so that's means
How did he
a
make
lot.
this?
How he
It's like
made it, I'm not
ceramic.
sure. Yeah,
Wow.
but he made it in school.
Has a CR
Yeah,
in the back.
So that means a lot.
Very
to me.
sentimental, I'm sure.
Of course, yeah,
And then he's got the 2 YouTube plaques, guys.
yeah.
Of course, he's got. So why do you have 2?
So I have my vlog channel, Carl Moon Vlogs,
Okay.
and then I have my crypto channel, The Moon Show,
Okay.
and then I also have a music channel, Carl Moon Music.
Wow.
But this one I only have like 3,000 subs, I think. So
Okay.
I'm working on it.
Guys, make sure to subscribe. We've got 3 channels. All the links are on the screen. Make sure to subscribe. I'm by the way, avid follower of Carl's channel. You got to make sure you guys watch it. Yeah, very cool stuff.
I do enjoy making these videos. It's a lot of fun. But yeah, it's like most of these things are like gifts. I got this from someone. This one was actually from a charity I do in Zimbabwe.
Oh, wow.
So they're building. There's a charity called the Kids Operating Room. If you guys want to support them, you can go do it. They build operating rooms in the world.
Okay.
They've made 100 already.
Wow.
So every single operating room can have 2,000 surgeries per year on children.
Wow.
That are life-changing surgeries.
Wow, that's
so
really
it's
cool,
really
man.
crazy. So I'm very happy to support that charity. So I'm
What's the
supporting
charity called?
Kids Operating Room.
Kids
so,
Operating Room.
Yeah,
guys,
so this
make sure
was-
to leave a link of that as well
Yeah.
in the description so you guys can check that out.
Charity is very important, and they said they can take any donation, even if it's like $100. Like that's perfectly fine. Obviously,
That's nice.
I give a bit more than that, but but any donation. And this one is actually another gift from a charity.
Okay. Which one is that?
So Emirates Down Syndrome Association.
I thought I'd seen that logo before. Emirates Down Syndrome.
It's here in Dubai. They have a huge center for individuals with Down syndrome.
Okay.
Because my little brother has Down syndrome, so that's why I want to support them.
Yeah.
So I gave them a donation, and they gave me this as a thank you.
That's very nice, man.
I think that's beautiful.
That's obviously done by this kid?
Mahmoud Omar.
Jarour.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's a legend. He has Down syndrome, but he's super active in sports and super talented.
Wow.
He's like traveling the world, and so it's very cool.
There you go, the Jacob & Co. box.
Yeah, Jacob & Co. box.
That is huge, by the way. I don't know, Jacob & Co. is such huge boxes.
Yeah, because you get a huge, I don't have it with me now, but like a big, a thing where they put the watch.
The watch is huge as well, so...
And this was an award for something. I think it was Gulf News Summer Award for entrepreneur in Dubai. So,
Oh, that's really cool, man.
But yeah, I think that's basically that.
And of course, I have to address the elephant in the room.
Yeah.
Do you play the piano?
I play a bit, yeah.
I want to see you play the piano,
really?
man.
Okay, it's exclusive preview.
Exclusive preview just over here. First time ever. Let's hit it.
Tell me, who will I be when I grow? Will I be someone I can be proud of? Will I look past the glow of the embers? Will I be someone worth to remember?
Wow, man. Guys, big round of applause, everyone.
Leave a like right now.
Everyone watching this, make sure you're clapping. Well, that was really cool, man.
Yeah,
I mean, I wish I could play an instrument. Anything.
It's very fun. Like, I love playing piano and guitar, and what I really like is writing songs.
Have you ever felt like someone's picking on you? Felt embarrassed, but you don't know what to do. I'll tell you once and I will tell you twice. You can cry out my name, but I'll never take the blame. I'm here today, and now I am proud to say I can walk through fire, I can walk on water. When you brought me down, you walked me when I flew. I can walk through fire, I can walk on water. I'm invincible, cause I don't care about you.
I want to ask you a few questions today about the crypto. First of all, where do you see the market going? I'm going to wear my sunglasses because it is very sunny over here.
It is quite something. So basically, like I put on the car, Bitcoin will go to $6 million, probably higher. But it could take 10, 15, 20 years.
Okay.
But if you are patient, then you will get rewarded. So, most people, now Bitcoin broke 100K. And sure, like I've been telling people to buy Bitcoin since 3K. I told people like it's going to go to 100K. But now when Bitcoin is at 100K, now most people are buying.
Yeah.
They should have listened to me back then.
That's the same thing I tell people about real estate, guys. This is the time to buy because in the next 4 or 5 years, when our population in the city is going to be double of what it is today, so forget about the price that you see today.
Bitcoin is going to go to 6 million, and already now in the next few months or a couple of years, we're going to see easy like 100K, 200K, maybe 300K. I mean, 100K we saw already. So.
Yeah, it's just hit right now, right?
Just now. So
So you guys have heard it from the man himself. And by the way, we want to ask you, what do you guys do in this office? What is it? What's the primary thing that you guys are doing over here in Dubai?
So multiple things. So this is the headquarters of the group, which is the Moon Group.
Okay.
And what we do, we of course have my media stuff that I'm doing, like my YouTube channels and all that, the media side.
Yeah.
But as a business, we also do incubation of companies. So we invest. So I usually invest in companies, and if I invest a lot, then we go in as incubators and really help out, like from the ground up.
All right.
With the legal, with finance, with corporate structure, with even marketing, like whatever it could be.
And mostly related to crypto?
Everything crypto, only crypto.
Everything crypto, only crypto,
Only crypto.
And what are the latest new ventures you're working on that you're very excited about?
So crypto gaming is something I'm very, very excited about. So
Okay.
Medieval Empires is a crypto game that
I saw the poster outside over
exactly,
there.
Exactly. So the CEO comes in sometimes here like once a day or once a week approximately, and we incubate them. We help them out with everything.
Dancing in the rain, guys. That was nice. That was fun. Wow. That was incredible, honestly. I want to do this every day. I could go on for 2 more hours, I think, but that was the last session now, so.
So Carl, I know you're a big Ferrari guy, and I know you have a crazy car collection of Ferraris. Tell us about your collection.
Okay, so I do have the SF90 like you have.
Yeah.
With Assetto Fiorano and a bunch of carbon fiber. So that's
And what color is that?
red.
Nice.
And then I have 3 488 challenge cars because I crashed.
3?
Yeah.
Damn.
Because I crashed 2 last
Talk
weekend.
about an addiction, guys, to
Yeah.
Ferrari.
It was crazy actually. Last weekend I was racing and in qualifying or practice I crashed my track car, and within 1 hour I had bought another one that they shipped there. So
No way.
Yeah, in 90 minutes I had a new car,
Really?
and then but the day after I crashed that one as well.
Oh my God, are you serious?
Then I had to buy one more because next weekend I go again. So
Really?
yeah, that was 3.
Wow.
Okay, so I'm also ordering a 296 challenge for next year because I'm gonna do the Ferrari challenge.
Okay.
I'm ordering also a 12C, and I have the 812 Competizione Aperta.
Oof, that is a beast.
That's
guys.
crazy. That's insane. Yeah, and then I have
What color is the Competizione?
It's dark red.
Wow.
Dark red,
Wow.
beautiful,
Wow.
beautiful, beautiful. And then I have a very rare car called a 488 Pista Piloti.
Wow. Guys, the 488 Pista is a work of art. I think, what they did with the Pista versions, I mean, all the special versions of the Ferraris are super cool, but the Pista especially is just absolutely stunning.
Incredible. And speaking of special versions, I am most likely now also ordering the 296 Speciale.
Ooh, that's really nice.
Yeah.
I've seen it on the Ferrari official Instagram page. They did the unveiling of that
beautiful.
model. What color are you getting for that? Are you getting a green?
I didn't decide yet.
You could actually look at the green because that's the official color of
saw,
the Speciale that they released on the Instagram channel. It'll be very different.
Yeah. Maybe I'll do that. I like green. Green is one of my favorite colors. So.
It's a color of your brand and
Exactly, Might do that.
the moon as well.
Yeah, and then the craziest car I'm ordering now is the SF90 XX.
Ooh,
Yeah.
no way. That is an absolutely stunning car, guys. It's the SF90 XX. It's a crazier version of the regular SF90, but I mean, even a regular SF90 is a 1,000 horsepower car. So you can just imagine how much crazier Ferrari can do it.
It looks insane, looks sick, and very rare. I'm getting the Spider version. They only make, I think, 500 of them, so they're very rare.
Yeah, I think if you go for, your collection as well is nice because you have the Pista Piloti. This is a very rare car. The Competizione, of course, it's a car that's only going to go up in value. And I think the XX version of the SF90 once again it's going to go up in value. I think these are all those collector items.
Yeah.
So you don't probably want to drive them too much.
Yeah.
They end up becoming garage queens, but
I'm going to be driving it.
very special cars.
I look at my Bugatti Veyron. I drove it like so much. I was daily driving it for 2 years.
Damn, daily driving it.
I mean, almost every day. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, to the office, back and forth. Yeah.
Oh my God.
So when I bought it, it was like 16,000 kilometers. Now it's like 25,000. So I put some kilometers on it.
Wow. I mean, of course, the Bugatti is a work of art.
Yeah.
But if I had to compare the Bugatti and the Ferrari, what are the differences? And of course, Bugatti is a league above Ferrari in terms of pricing, in terms of speed, in terms of all of that.
What I like
but in
about
terms
Bugatti
of
is
comfort,
Bugatti
which one would you choose?
So Bugatti has that branding of being like super exclusive and being, because there's no entry level Bugatti.
Yeah.
But also the Bugatti Veyron was my favorite car since I was a kid. So that's amazing. But what I like about Ferrari is, first of all, it's very comfortable. It's an amazing car. It's incredibly crafted car, iconic. But also the community feeling, because now I'm part of the racing community in Ferrari, and like there's a close circle of Ferrari, and like it's just a nice community feeling, and I love that, and I'm part of it now. And I ordered so many Ferraris that I'm celebrated in this community already, so that's nice. And it's nice to be young in this community, I think, because most guys that I meet there are quite old, which is fine.
Yes.
But I like to be able to be young and buy my dream cars and race, because when you're young, that's the time to do these things.
100%, man. I mean, why do you want to be wait till you're 50 before you are able to realize your goals? You know, with today's world, technology, AI, crypto, I mean, you have everything at your fingertips. You know, I always say you can learn how to fly a helicopter off YouTube. Why can't you learn how to make money, man? Reach your dreams, follow your dreams. And it's really nice that you mentioned the community field, because I'm also part of the Ferrari Owners Club in Dubai, and we have all of these drives. Just last weekend we went to Jebel Jess, which was a nice 1.5 hour drive down with like 25 Ferraris. It was really nice, and you meet a lot of nice people. And like you said, a very nice community feeling that you have with Ferrari. Okay, we've seen your office. We've seen the F2 car guys. We've seen his collection of cars. We have to actually have another vlog on that once the cars are here in Dubai. We have to do an entire, and I think maybe once it gets a bit cooler, it's too hot right now in Dubai. But your watches, man, there's a lot of buzz about Carl's watches. Luckily, we have 2 of them over here in the office. So Carl's going to be nice enough to show us 2 of them. He has a huge collection.
3 of them, actually.
Oh, 3 of them. Oh, nice. You have the, what is that, the Patek?
Patek, yeah.
Oh,
so
wow,
let's leave the best for last.
Okay.
Yeah. And then let's start maybe with this one. Yeah, so that's a Patek. I mean, I'm sure you know more about watches than I do. But this is the Patek Nautilus. It's a beautiful watch. It also has the moon phase, which I like.
Oh, really? Oh, yeah, of course. You have to have moon phase.
Because of the moon show, the moon group, it makes sense, right?
That's a very nice, elegant watch. I think, you know, Patek has just, no one's ever made a watch more beautiful than this, in my opinion. I think Patek,
I think it's amazing.
I mean, I love APs, I love Rolexes, but when you're wearing this watch, I think it says class, you know, and money, but in a very classy way, you know.
I love it. Like, this is my daily driver. Like, this is what I wear most of the time.
It's a very comfortable watch as well, I'm sure.
It's very comfortable, and it's not so blingy. It's just like very clean,
subtle,
and nice, and
nice.
Just amazing. Just amazing.
Which Rolex do we have?
This was my first ever watch.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Let's see which one was your first ever watch. The big unveil, guys.
Ooh. So that's a Rolex Day Date.
Okay.
With a chocolate dial.
Nice.
Yeah.
That was the first watch you had?
My first watch, yeah.
Oh, man, your first watch was a pretty baller watch.
Yeah. Yeah, because I never had a watch when I was not successful. So before I got successful, I started visualizing having one of these.
Okay.
I was working in a supermarket, actually, and I was using the law of attraction to visualize my dream life. And part of my dream life was to have a watch, and this is the exact watch I was visualizing. So
really?
The moment I had made my first, like, maybe, I don't know, $500K or maybe $1 million, I bought this watch.
Beautiful. It's very heavy, of course.
Yeah. Rose gold.
It's a rose gold Rolex. Beautiful. It's a day and date.
Yeah.
Beautiful watch.
It went up in value in dollar terms, but I bought it with 3 Bitcoin.
Really?
Yeah, so...
Now those Bitcoins are...
Yeah. So Bitcoin now is at $110,000. So that's a $330,000 watch right now.
Damn. No, beautiful watch, man. I still remember my first Rolex was a Yachtmaster. It was a steel one. And it's still very close to my heart, because that was the first time I made money. I said, you know what? I need to have a Rolex. And, you know, we're going to get into the law of attraction as well. I want to pick your brains on that, but after the watches.
Yeah, the law of attraction is very, very powerful.
I think that is, you know... I mean, in real estate, in my sales floor, I'm always talking about the law of attraction. I'm always telling my team that, you know what, you need to imagine, you need to manifest, you need to read the book first, The Secret, guys, or watch the YouTube video.
I mean, I visualized everything. I visualized having this watch, of course, and then this one I also visualized.
Okay.
This one is even crazier because it's way more expensive.
Which one is this?
So this is the Jacob & Co.
Oh, I know that.
I think you guys, most people have seen Jacob & Co. on Instagram, probably because they became very famous in the past.
And he's a good friend of yours, right?
Yeah, he's a very cool guy. Very cool guy.
He's tight with Jacob.
Yeah, he's a genius. But basically, I was in the supermarket and I was actually sitting without any watch, and I was sometimes just visualizing having a Jacob & Co. watch, which is like super expensive, right? It's like a crazy watch, but I was like, I'm gonna have it, you know? So I was visualizing it, and now I finally have it. So let me take off this and show you how it looks when you wear a Jacob & Co., which is of course one of the most beautiful looking watches I think in the whole world.
Wow.
So I will take it out like this. So this here is a Jacob & Co. Astronomia. So
And wow, wait a second. I see your logo right there.
yeah, so you can see in the middle, that's my logo, the moon, which is for the Moon Show and the Moon Group. And then I put my CryptoPunk inside, which is a NFT that I bought. Lost a lot of money on it, but who cares?
Well, you win some, you lose some.
It is, yeah, it is what it is. Then the Bitcoin logo I put inside. So basically it's a custom watch. So usually they don't do custom for people, but because I asked very nicely and I told him, look, I'm in the crypto community and like, I want to put my Bitcoin logo and, you know. So then he said yes. And
Can I see it?
Yeah.
Wow, it's very heavy.
Yeah, it's rose gold.
Wow, beautiful, man.
Tourbillon, so it's very complicated.
We need to do a close-up of it. So how much was the watch worth?
So if you go to Jacob and just ask for a Jacob & Co. watch like this,
Yeah.
I think they quote like $700,000-800,000.
Okay.
And then if you customize it, I think they ask another 150-200K.
Wow.
The customization they actually did for me without extra cost.
Wow.
So they were actually
And has his name as well. Guys, check that out. It says Carl Runefelt right on the side.
this is exactly what I was visualizing.
Wow, man. I mean, that watch is a conversation starter.
Yeah, it really is a magnificent piece. It's so beautiful and it's so eye-catching and
Very chunky and very cool though.
Yeah.
I think, and the fact that your logo and, the glass is coming up, I'd be a little bit scared walking around with that watch by mistake if you scratch it against
no, it's
something.
fine.
Yeah.
I mean, the first year I was wearing it every day.
Really, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
So fine.
It's a very chunky watch to wear every day.
Yeah, I mean, I don't travel with it like this, but when I'm in Dubai, I wear it all the time.
Luckily, we're in Dubai, guys, and you can wear $1 million watch on your hand without
I did actually
being
bring
scared.
it. I did bring it to the Formula 2 paddock a couple of times, though.
Of course. I mean, that's somewhere where you should be seen wearing that watch.
Yeah, I love it. So yeah, visualization came true.
So tell me, when you started off, I know, guys, I mean, for those of you who don't know, Carl has a very cool story of how he started off from literally ground zero. He's someone who's built his wealth all by himself. It's not a pass down from daddy. But when you were there working at the supermarket, imagining things, how did you start? And there could be a lot of youngsters watching this and thinking about, okay, I'm over here, all's not lost.
Yeah, so I can tell you exactly how to change your life in just like 2 years, easy like this. It's actually very easy. So you have to use the law of attraction. So it seems like you probably know a little bit about it already because it looks like you already talk about it. But long story short, the world we live in, it's only energy. Everything is energy. It's vibrational frequencies. It's quantum physics. It's actually, I'm sure you know this already. And because everything is energy, everything is vibrational frequency, including our body and our thoughts, our mind, our words, our actions and feelings. Everything is energy. And if we can change our frequency, then we will attract more of that. So when I was in the supermarket working there, I was imagining that I was already successful and rich. So I was trying to have the same frequency as a rich person. How to do that? Well, you just act as if you're rich. So sometimes if I was sitting down in a sofa, I was trying to sit like, well, how would I sit if I was very rich now? Well, maybe a little bit more confident like this. I would look a little bit,
Of course.
Why not, right? And that gives the vibrational frequency of being, I'm already rich, I have it already.
Yeah.
Not something that you want, but something you have already. And also I was visualizing that I had already this watch. So I tried to feel, how would I feel if I had it already? So that's how you change the frequency. I downloaded apps on my phone that rich people would have, like private jet charter apps, yacht charter apps, apps for buying expensive watches and cars. I had all these apps.
Wow.
And I went into them every now and then,
Just to see, because seeing helps in the visualization process.
And
you should print out things that you want, put it on a vision board. And vision board, come on guys, you should have a vision board.
Yeah, and I was even crazy enough to I even sent sometimes a quote or asked for quotes from private jet charters, like how much will it cost to go down to south of France, and they sent back a quote of like $20,000, which is like more than I make in a year in supermarket, right? But then I was sitting there just imagining that, okay, yeah, that sounds reasonable, like just as if I was rich. So I have so many examples of this, but you can play around with it. That's the thing, you can have fun with it. You can come up with your own things. Like, if there's a big villa you want, like a big villa on the Palm, maybe you just go to the Palm and you go for a walk and imagine that you are walking down to your massive mansion as if it's yours already, That's how you do it. Like it's actually very easy. And if you do this, then in 2 years, your life has completely changed. And I can guarantee you that, but do this daily. Law of attraction daily, like visualize at least 2 minutes per day, and every single day tell yourself, let's say before going to sleep or when you wake up, you tell yourself, I'm happy, I'm rich, I'm successful, I have this, I have that, I am this. All of these different mantras, whatever comes to mind, positive thinking, tell yourself openly, loud, because words are energy. And
stand in front of the mirror and talk to yourself. You might think you're stupid, but guys, you're talking to Carl over here and you're listening from him himself, that how he transformed himself by the law of attraction and how he does it on a daily basis. People might look at him like, that's so stupid. Sometimes it's heartbreaking when I tell people, guys, write down your goals. And 80% of people will say, yeah, sure. And only less than half of you guys, or people who say, yes, sure, we'll write down our goals, actually write it down, which is shocking for me. You should have a 1-year goal, a 5-year goal, a 10-year vision, a 20-year vision as to where you want to go. I have a 20-year vision as to where I want to be. And I completely agree with you. We've achieved things in our business, in our line of work, that I thought were absolutely impossible, or others thought was absolutely impossible.
Yeah, I think some people say the law of attraction doesn't work for them, and that's because they gave up within 1 month, Like you have to at least 6 months, daily.
Yeah.
And don't even give up after 6 months. Look, I'm here after 7 years and I still do it daily.
Yeah.
And my life is changing all the time. Like it just gets better and better.
Yeah, I'm really happy to hear that. And I want to add as well, for me, I put my goals on a frame by the side of my bed.
Nice.
So I have my annual, it says 2025, 2026. It has my goals written down, exactly what I want to achieve in the year, what I wish to do, what I wish to do on my social media, what I wish to do in my business, what I wish to do in terms of what cars I want to buy, in terms of what properties I want to be able to buy. And I mean, everything that I want is there on that A4 size frame on the side of my bed, because I feel like every other day I look at it and I'm like, okay, wait a second, I have this thing to do. I have this. It helps you kind of stick down to your goals. So like you said, visualize, think about it, talk about it, say it out. It's all energy. You are programming yourself. If you think about your brain as a computer chip or something, you are programming it to believe that you're rich, to believe that it's possible to achieve the highest heights of success. And of course, you have a super successful entrepreneur right over here, by me, that is saying it by himself. And you guys should please do it. And make sure to comment on this video about what you are visualizing this year. And we'll have Carl make sure he gives a thumbs up to those people and maybe reply back to a few of you guys.
Very good. Thank you, bro. That was nice.
Thank you, Carl. I mean, that is really nice to come down over here. Check this out. We've always seen your Bugatti. We've seen your crazy car collections, on YouTube already. So it's nice to finally come over here and see the man behind the brand, the Moon. And I hope you guys have enjoyed this video, guys. If you guys have got some value from this video, make sure to give it a like. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. Make sure to subscribe to Carl's channels as well. As you can see, his silver plaques are right back over there. I'll make sure to add the description. I'll make sure to add the link in the description below. I like every time, guys. See you guys again for another great vlog. Thank you, Carl. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate it.